Hallo, hallo, hallo. Hörst du mich? Ey, das ist so scheiße. Çok geil Intro yapmıştık ya mit Yunus valla. Wir waren unnormal lustig. Und ich war unnormal lustig, weißt du? Stech das Messer. Mann. Ich hab so zwischendurch voll die geilen Jokes reingebracht, Alter. Da, da war wieder das mit der Zigarette, ne? Gördün değil mi? Der Typ mit der Zigarette. Mit dem Bug. Orada da bir tane joke yapmıştım. Sollen wir von neu spielen und ich bringe dieselben Jokes nochmal? Nein? Okay. Dann Spiel fortsetzen, ne?
He has a
Pinguin,
point.
Gefängnis.
We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
Never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Cringe. Şakaydı zaten. Batman, the cringeness series, the Telltale series.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin.
Aynen. Emre Şener.
Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted. And after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it.
Lan, ich
I
hab
told
gesagt,
you I
mein.
wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
Kendine gel
But
oğlum.
our work isn't done.
Bir kriegen dat zo.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move. still offline. I need to get this working again.
Damn it.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Alright, ist er wieder Dings Geschäftsführer, weil
Master
Oswald jetzt im
Cobblepot's
Gefängnis ist.
sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Einfach Pinguine, Alter.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
In sociology,
Medical records.
well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
Oh, that's better.
No surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at...
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Batcomputer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on. What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for. Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them. Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it...
Falcone Island. We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her. Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat-computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Okay.
She was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She
Arkham
was
ist
trying to
diese
figure out who was actually sick
Krankenanstalt, ne?
and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Arkham ist die Stadt, wo dieses Asylum ist, wo diese ganzen behinderten Menschen sind. Also dieser Stadtteil, glaube ich.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
Oh.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but...
Boah,
why
diese
would
Ho,
she do
Alter.
this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
Maybe she's just messing with me. It was some kind of joke.
Hehe.
She broke into your office and stole valuable property as a joke?
She has an unusual sense of humor.
Wallah,
The
kannst du
device
mir
you
einfach
stole,
scheiße.
It's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Die Ho, Alter.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Hele bir gidelim Selina ya. Ne diyor bakalım. Das unästhetisch aussieht.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
That device is far too dangerous to be out in the world. If Lady Arkham got a hold of it, that blood would be on your hands.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic, Bruce. Catch.
Ja, auffüllen, ne?
You might be exaggerating, but I'd rather not take the chance. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his
Krass, das war ihr Plan.
the great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal
Krass,
from
also
Bruce
hätten wir mit
Wayne.
der anders umgegangen, dann
I
hätte
just
die uns das
never
gar nicht
expected
gegeben.
he'd be
Mal.
so interesting.
So it
Vielleicht
was
hat
all
die das
to
deswegen einfach so hergegeben.
everything we've done together. A lie.
That's how it started.
Mhm.
And now it's
Danach?
over.
Danach schrotet er bitte.
I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Harvey was out of control, and he wanted to destroy Gotham. If you did the same, and yes, I'd put you behind bars in a heartbeat.
Looks like we're back where we started when we first met on that rooftop. Enemies.
Well, you're not really leaving me with much of a choice.
Oh, please. You aren't even trying to see things from my perspective. You're stuck in your close-minded, one-town world. I need you to understand something. You are just a job. A frustrating, if sometimes entertaining, job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear.
Nein.
Why aren't you listening?
Was soll man sagen? Also ich liebe dich ist ein bisschen too much, ja. Aber ich weiß nicht, was das... Ja, das ist das Falsche, Benja, für die. Das Rechte, wir sind ein Team. Das gefällt mir eher. Das untere habe ich nicht so verstanden, was ich gucke ganz kurz. Sie haben mir das Leben gerettet, ne demek lan? Sie haben mir das Leben gerettet. Was hat dich da am Leben gerettet? Sie? Oder wer? Oh, keine Ahnung, Alter. Was meinen Sie mit, Sie haben mir das Leben gerettet? Ja, ich mach das Rechte, ja.
And together we saved a lot of lives. We're a good team, Selina.
You had to know that wouldn't last. But it was nice. While it did. You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Something to remember me by.
I won't need any help remembering you. Well, it's been fun.
Bye, Selena.
Bye, Bats.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce! Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Oh mein Gott. Scheiße. Nicht Alfred.
Alfred!
Die Holan. Die F. Die hat dieses Ding locker gesucht, ne?
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al? Ash everywhere. A scuff mark. What could have caused this? Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
Fuck, Alter.
What did they do
Das
to
ist
you,
ja wieder, ja.
Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone. Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
Bayağı dövüşmüşler lan.
This pool cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
Boah.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit.
Okay. Ich glaube, diese Blutspuren, wo Schlagzeilen gelmiş olabilir.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table. The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway. How the hell... These weren't scattered by the same event. I don't see a connection here.
Okay, das. Haben wir irgendwas übersehen hier? Ich kann damit eine Verbindung. Wenn dann das.
The poker couldn't have made that crack.
Dann bleibt das übrig.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker,
Ach so, ja.
but it was knocked away.
so, ich dachte, das ist so etwas, was da dran gehangen ist lan. So ceket asmak için falan. Okay. Wohin, ne?
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
Ja.
I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Was?
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
Vicky will pay for this. I'll make sure of that.
Look at what she's doing to him.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses.
Hat einen
He knows
schlauen
the
Mann.
Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good
Voll der
thinking,
schlaue
Alfred.
Mann, dieser Alfred. Wallah.
Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again. Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Krass.
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. Professional-grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Lady Arkham. Keep searching. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
The basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
Here we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
Nutzen Sie, um zwischen Filter zu wechseln. Anwendung. Oh ja.
Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed. I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking. A corner store. Seems unlikely. You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Krass. Wie jung ist denn? Heftig, Wallah. Einmal da, wo die Eltern gekillt hat. Krass. Das ist alter Anzug von Batman, ja. Der sieht auch wirklich so altmodisch aus, ja, muss ich sagen. Ey, was ne gefühlslose Hurentochter, Alter. Sorry, aber muss.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
War aber nett im Bild, ne? Ich hab null dran gedacht, ich schwör's dir.
This ends tonight.
Anwesen.
Heading into the basement. Be careful.
Warte mal. So, weiter geht's. Tschüss.
Batman!
I'm all right.
There's no one here. No Alfred. Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him. There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look. The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding. There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder.
Anyone?
Rufen? Ziehen natürlich, ne? Rufen.
I'm going inside.
Okay.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here. Locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
Oh mein Gott, ich hab
I'm
Gänsehaut.
beginning to understand.
What is there
Ihre
to
Eltern oder
understand?
was?
To willfully hurt a child?
Vicky was just a child, and the Vales locked her in the dark. Beat her. Revenge must seem like the only choice.
Their own daughter?
The Vales' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue. There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner.
Krank.
The
Ich hab echt
chalk here
Gänsehaut,
is
ne?
different, newer. The belt. It's caked in blood.
Krank. Ich schwör's dir, krank. Diese verfickten Whales, die haben die gefoltert, oder was?
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's. Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No.
Das ist heftig.
Alfred's glasses. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Heftig.
One piece apart from the others. Purple.
Oh.
The same color as my tack. can't be a
Ja,
coincidence.
Mann, stimmt.
Maybe.
Ah, jetzt macht das alles einen Sinn. Warum Lila? Warum wir uns das aussuchen mussten.
The highlighted words read, "To Arkham." That drawing looks like Alfred. Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include himself. And these two words. To Arkham.
Then she's...
Going to Arkham, and she's taking Alfred with her. That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon in the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Krank.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us.
Heftiger Plan,
We'll catch her
Aua.
by surprise.
Da wo auch Joker ist. Da ist ja auch dieser Joker, Motherfucker. Selinas Apartment. Tschüss. Hä? Alakazurk. Das ist falsch. Yanlış yazmışlar. Arkham Asylum ist das.
Good. Orderlies are rounded up. That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here? Your confidence is impressive, but that won't save the butler. Or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Vicky!
There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Siktir. Kämpft gegen die alle, oder?
Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one. security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham, did you see her?
They went.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Take your time, sons.
That's the plan.
나이스.
You're going to die.
너무 자궁을
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person. Jesus.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
나왔을 때는 나왔어.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Nee, ich muss kurz auf Klo. So, wieder da. Und weiter geht's.
Vicky! You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring you Wayne. But first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's too useful to do that just yet. You're doing so much for one old man.
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens. You aren't my enemy, Batman. Wayne is. I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
Hold on, Alfred.
You came for me. After what you said. I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
oder dritte Tür.
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
Release him. Then we'll talk.
You know, I just don't believe you. I think Alfred may be the only way I can make you talk. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you can. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
Boah. Viel zu riskant, Überraschungsangriff. Das ist viel zu riskant. Als ob die so dir die Wahl geben, entweder Maske, entweder Identität zeigen oder Alfred stirbt. Ich glaube, so eine Entscheidung ist das.
If that's what it will take to save him. No!
Must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I suffered. But you will. I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me. To my family. No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death. I'll bury you.
Ja, warum ist sie so stark? Warum? Weißt du? Ja?
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
krank. Boah, Knockout. Oh, geil gemacht. Ich schwöre. Also, ich habe jetzt keine Freude daran, Frauen zu schlagen, ne, yanlış anlamadım, aber ganz schöne was in der. Das öffnet, ne?
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
Lan. Bastım ha einfach. Ich hab aber getrunken. Scheiße.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here. I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Good. Wir haben Alfred gerettet, Alter. Alfred, der Ehrenmann. Eine Woche später.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead, following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
Der hat einfach
This came in the mail.
einen Teil seines Ohrs
It's
nicht mehr.
unsigned.
Selina.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
Boah.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that.
After
everything that's happened.
Damardan girdi çocuk ya.
And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, or Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Likely not, but you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that...
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Ich tendiere zu Bruce. Als Batman in Erscheinung treten, das sieht so aus, als ob der ganz alleine mit dem Keck da redet. Und da sieht's mehr so nach Dings aus. So mehr Aufmerksamkeit. Schon geil. Ich gehe als Bruce, ja. Bruce olarak gidiyorum. Ohne Ohr. Was sagst du? Was sagt der Chat? Das wird wohl die letzte Entscheidung sein. Das dürft ihr einmal. Als Batman in Erscheinung treten, als Bruce erscheinen. Als Batman könnte es episch werden, als Bruce weiß ich nicht. Bruce diyorsun değil mi?
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Der mit seiner Zigarette wieder da, Alter.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks painful.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
Gotham doesn't have to like me, but I do hope they'll hear me out.
I appreciate that. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
If Batman isn't here, it's because he's more needed somewhere else. I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah, good advice when it comes to that guy.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. In the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses, and some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. No matter how much I want to, I can't change the past. Gotham's so-called Golden Age was built on corruption and lies. But that doesn't mean that going forward we can't do things differently. We have to do things differently. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end, I am ceasing construction on the Wayne Mental Health Facility. Instead, I'll be devoting all my resources to improving the existing Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country, in keeping with the vision of its founders.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well.
Boah, der ist frei, Alter.
See you soon, Brucey.
Krank. Ich hab Gänsehaut, Alter. Der Junge. Du und 76% der Spieler lenkten den Pinguin so lange ab, bis Gordon seine Arbeit erledigt hatte. Haben wir zum Glück geschafft, Alter, sonst wäre er tot. Hast du Alfred sein Verhalten Thomas Wayne gegenüber zum Vorwurf gemacht? Also über die ganze Episoden hinaus ist die Frage, glaube ich, gestellt. Du und 67% der Spieler versicherten Alfred, dass er nicht schuld sei. Ja. Wie hast du auf Selina reagiert? Du und 91% der Spieler sahen in Selina mehr als nur eine Diebin. Ja, da sind wir uns einig. Hast du die Maske abgenommen? Du und 73 der Spiel. Ja, haben wir. Bist du als Bruce oder als Batman zu Gordon gegangen? Ja, 61% der Spieler tauchten als Bruce bei Gordon auf. Geil. So. Die Verteidigung Gothams ist eine größere Aufgabe, als eine einzelne Person sie je unternehmen sollte. Dazu bedarf es oft eines Teams aus engen Freunden und Partnern. Dein Batman Bruce war teamorientiert. Gnädig 54%, listig 64%, mitfühlend 67%. Das sind dann meine Charaktereigenschaften. Außer teamorientiert. Gnädig ja, listig stimmt auch ein bisschen und mitfühlend, ja. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Geiles Spiel. Geiles Spiel. Und wenn ihr noch nicht genug habt von Batman, dann habe ich eine gute Nachricht für euch. Wir haben auch die Staffel 2, die wir irgendwann dann auch wieder angehen können. Ich schätze, da kommt auch dann Joker zum Einsatz. So, dann das war's damit, ne? Mit Batman Telltale Series. Bis zum nächsten Mal.